the book that I chose for my book review is Green Eggs and Ham, which is written and illustrated by Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss's illustrations in Green Eggs and Ham, and not only in Green Eggs and Ham, but throughout all of his books, are geared towards his characters, which each individual character is fun and whimsical, which is one of the things I truly love about Dr. Seuss books, is I can always get engaged just by looking at the characters. Now, as you see throughout the book, many of the pages have basic neutral colors. But the only one that really stands out is when we get towards the Green Eggs and Ham, which is a little bit brighter. Now, the reason why it's a little bit brighter and more in your face is because that's the main focal point of the story Green Eggs and Ham. Now, the story Green Eggs and Ham starts with a young guy named Sam I Am, and he's trying to get an unnamed character, which is this guy right here, to try green eggs and ham. He tells him to try it in all these different places, such as in a house or with a mouse, or in a box with a fox, all these different places. And this guy is not willing to try green eggs and ham. Sam I Am continues and continues to try to get this man to try green eggs and ham, saying how much he'll enjoy it, how much he'll like it. And eventually, this man gets so fed up with Sam I Am, he decides to try green eggs and ham, even though he does not want to try it at all. He thinks it's going to be disgusting and awful. But he tries it and ends up liking green eggs and ham. So, based off of that, the theme of this story is, even though something may not seem appealing or appetizing, or you're not really willing to try it, just try it because you may end up liking it. Now, there are many lessons that can be associated with this book. This book is geared towards younger children, preferably around kindergarten. And with this book, you can actually associate beginning, middle, and end with this book. Because at the beginning, you can have the children say what happens at the beginning. Sam I Am wants this character to try green eggs and ham. And in the middle of the story, they can say that this man does not want to try green eggs and ham, but Sam I Am is so desperate for this man to try green eggs and ham because he thinks that he's going to like green eggs and ham. And at the end, this man loves green eggs and ham thanks to Sam I Am. So this is a good book to base off the beginning, middle, and an end of a story, which is a really important concept for kindergartners to understand. Another thing about this book, which I did some research about, is it only has 50 words in it. Dr. Seuss was given a bet saying that he can create a book with more than 50 words, and he was able to do it actually with this book. And I think this book has a lot of good repetition words, this very basic words, a lot of rhyming words such as Sam, Am, Fox, Box, House, Mouse. So it's good repetition for those younger grades in order to build their vocabulary and their word recognition. So it's important for students at a young age to try to read books similar to Green Eggs and Ham. And that's the end of my book review.